What up, my peeps? Welcome to Colorado Bass. So, 2 videos ago, I did a 100 sub giveaway. So today we are going to be doing that giveaway. I'm going to be picking who the winner is. So I got my phone here, I got YouTube pulled up, I got my channel pulled up, I got that video pulled up. And we are going to go in and we're going to read some of the comments and we are going to pick one of you guys to do the giveaway. So I haven't told you guys yet what the giveaway is going to be. Let's go ahead and pick a winner and then I'll tell you what you guys are getting. Alright guys, I got the first one here from Mr. Tooley. It says, I would probably throw something like a Head and Spook Junior. It works awesome for the smallies up here in Maine. Nice catches. Awesome. So I've actually thrown that Spook Junior too. I have the lake that I go to and catch smallies at as well, and I throw that and caught some on that. So I might have to try it at that pond, definitely. James Barron said I'd try a swim bait that imitates a bluegill. Another guy said he would be throwing a frog as well. T-Burn said Foxy Shad Rebel Popper. Bodie Green, a fly fishing popper, but also, quick question, I live in Colorado in the Broomfield area and I can't seem to find lakes that aren't overrun with carp to the point where the bass die off. So, you know what, Bodie Green, I'm going to go ahead and pick you, man, because you live in Colorado, you're one of my locals, and I'm going to go ahead and send you... So my last video, if you haven't watched it yet, go check it out right now. I caught my new PB, and I was using this jig and this setup. So I'm going to go ahead and send you the same exact setup that I caught on that video with that fish. So it's a Lucky Strike jig, football head, 3/8 of an ounce. And then I got some of these little Yum crawl trailers here. These aren't the exact trailer I had on. I couldn't find the brush rods I was using, but this will work just as good. And I got the same line that I was using, 17-pound test on it. So congrats, man. I'm going to send you a message right now, and I'm going to ask you to hit me up on Instagram or Facebook at Colorado Bass, and I'll get your address and I'll send this stuff out to you. So, again, guys, that was Bodie Green, and he won the 100 sub giveaway. So, congrats on that, man. I'll be sending that stuff out soon for you. And I'll also comment back and reply to you some good places to go fish out in the Broomfield area, and hopefully this jig right here will help you catch some bass, man. So we are actually going to be doing a little bit of fishing today too, so I'm going to go hit the pond and see if I can come up with some bass. Thank you guys for watching the videos. We're at 100 subs. Let's keep going up. If you guys like the content, please sub, hit like. Thank you guys.
All right, boys and girls, let's do a little bit of good old-fashioned pond fishing. I'm gonna start off with a little live target swim bait today. Little perch pattern. I've only used it one time here, but I had pretty decent success with it, so that's how I'm gonna start the day. A little moving bait. See if I can get some action going. If not, I'm gonna switch it up. I really wanted to catch a fish on that 10-inch worm the other day when I went out, and I didn't. So I may switch over to that 10-inch worm and start throwing that big old sucker around. It's hot. It's like 4:30 right now. So these fish might be tucked up in some cover. They might be deep. We'll see. We'll see if we can figure them out tonight. So, started off with the swim bait, nothing on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to top water. It's a little early yet. I shouldn't be throwing this for another hour or so. There's also a lot of like cotton and bugs and stuff on top of the water right now, so it might be good to throw top water. Okay, made another adjustment. So I downgraded the worm, took the 10-inch off, went down to about a 7-inch. Lot smaller profile. I'm not getting any bites, guys. These bass are super finicky today. It's hot. I don't blame them. Or I just haven't found them yet. I haven't made my way around the whole pond yet. But minor adjustment. We'll see if this helps. Just gonna do a little shaky head action. There we go. Yep, fish already. One adjustment. And then there's the fish. Okay. So we found something that worked. All right, guys, one minor adjustment. So I took it down from the 10-inch to the 7-inch. Obviously, I mean, I'm more opt to get a bite on that, but little shaky head action. First fish of the night, guys. I still got some time, so let's keep going. I'm gonna keep throwing that shaky head, see if I can get any more, see if I can create a little pattern. What is going on here? Did my fish come off? Or do I just have a giant grass bass? Yep, there's a fish in there. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of grass. Calm down. Fish number 2, guys. That adjustment is working. He choked the shaky head. I threw right into that little pocket right there. Let it sink down, popped it, and he had it. So they must be tucked down in the grass. They're underneath it. If I can get it to sink down into these pockets, I think they'll come and grab it. So fish number 2, a little bit of an upgrade from the first one. Let's keep going. Not to throw the frog right now though. So let's try this for a couple casts. If we don't have any luck, we'll switch back over to the shaky head. So I've had my YouTube channel up for, I don't know, probably about 3 to 4 months now. And I guess I kind of wanted to tell you guys why I have a channel and why I'm doing this. So, and that will start with, I guess, a little bit of background of how I got into bass fishing. So when I was much younger, I've always been into fishing. My grandma taught me how to fish when I was real young, trout fish for a long time, and I've always been into it, but I never really got into it until about 4 years ago now. But when I was real young, probably about 15 to 16 years old, I wasn't a great kid. I was a little bit of a troublemaker, so I went and lived with my grandma in Kansas for a little bit. And I was probably 15, 16 at the time. And I did a lot of fishing down there. I met some kids who fished a lot down there, and we didn't really bass fish at all. We did a lot of like river fishing and stuff like that. So one random day we decided to enter the bass tournament that was the local 2 towns. So they kind of like competed and did a bass tournament together. So we were young and we were like, whatever, you know, we'd never really bass fished before. So, and man, we smoked some fish. I think I caught like a 4.5 pounder, a couple 2 pounders, and he caught a couple good ones too. We showed up to the tournament and we ended up winning first place. I got big bass. So that was kind of like my first intro into bass fishing. And then I went back home. I came back home to Colorado after that. I didn't get into bass fishing until I moved out to northeast Colorado, where I live now. I'm originally from Denver, around the Denver metro area. I lived out there most of my life. It just got way too expensive to live out there. So I moved out here, bought a house, and this is where I kind of started bass fishing, is at this pond. This pond's about 10 minutes away from where I live. So when I found this, I came down here. I was just like fishing night crawlers like I normally had done at like most lakes and reservoirs and stuff that I had been to. And then started catching some bass. And that's kind of when I also got into YouTube fishing. So when I noticed there was bass here, I started looking up YouTube fishing. I originally started watching like, oh gosh, One Rod, One Reel, his like how-to videos. I remember his like how-to Senko videos and all that kind of stuff. That's pretty much how I learned to bass fish, was just watching YouTube fishing. So I would watch videos and I would come down to this pond and practice it and learn different techniques. I probably fished a Senko for like a year straight here. A Senko in different types of like trick worms and stuff like that. And so that's a little bit of my background. So when I started watching those YouTube videos and stuff, I don't know why I didn't start a channel then. Like I never really thought about it. I think I was still in just like in love with fishing, and I just wanted to fish constantly, to where I didn't really think of actually getting a GoPro and filming my own videos until just recently. So, but I was still learning how to fish and trying to figure out how to catch bass. And I had really only fished this pond for bass. So I started going out and exploring different places, learning how to catch bass at lakes and different stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know why I didn't start one earlier, but it just kind of came to me the last year that, hey, I'm going to be doing a lot of fishing coming up, so I might as well film it. I'm not doing it to try to become famous or anything like that. I love watching YouTube fishing. I mean, like, my passion is fishing, and I also love watching YouTube fishing. The Googan Squad, Milliken, SB Fishing, all those guys. I mean, I constantly watch those guys. I've watched pretty much all of their videos, so I have no hate for any of those guys out there making YouTube fishing videos. Sorry if I'm boring you guys to death with this video. I'm barely catching any fish and I'm just talking about me. I just wanted to let you guys kind of know where my background's at and where I'm trying to go with this channel. You guys are my viewers, so I want to keep doing what I'm doing. I just want to keep fishing as much as I can. I want to keep going out and catching big fish for you guys. Colorado is not known really for bass fishing at all. That's what I'm trying to do, is kind of put Colorado on the map for bass, and big bass too. I mean, I've caught, I don't know, a couple 5-pounders here in the last couple weeks. So there's big bass to be found here. Not a lot at the reservoirs. I mean, you can find bass at the reservoirs. They're going to be a lot harder because they're super pressured. So it's better to try to get out and find places like this, like ponds and creeks and just small bodies of water that boats can't get out on and fish all the time. So that's what I'm going to be doing a lot this year and next year, is exploring a lot of new waters in Colorado, fishing for bass, smallmouth, largemouth, all that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy. Oh, there we go. We got a fish. No, he came off. Pulled my pants down. So I hope you guys enjoy the content so far. I'm going to keep going. I'm not in it to get tons of subs and views and money. I'm in it to come out here and fish and do what I love and share that with you guys. So if you guys like that, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll keep pushing out some awesome content for you guys. Well, hello. I just switched over to the jig, and literally was like, I had a bird nest in my reel, so I just threw my jig down in the water right here and was getting my bird nest out, and this fish hit it. Freaking inhaled that thing. And this is the same jig for the giveaway that I did. Oh, Redbeard, if you're watching, I think I lost your whopper plopper somewhere in these cattails. Don't ask how it happened. I owe you a new one though. There we go. Right in that same cut I caught one last time. This one's a little bit smaller than that last one, but I remember catching a fish right back in that same cut. I pitched right back there, and kapow! Another fish. Oh, I thought he was much bigger. I set the hook way too hard on that guy. There we go, another jig bass. Jigs all day, my friend. Well, I'm surprised I didn't rip his face off. So another fish. We're almost done, guys. I got this last little stretch and then I'm heading out of here. So hopefully we can catch a couple more before we get out. I think that might be it. Got a couple fish today. Did all right. Beautiful, beautiful night to come out fishing. Can't complain at all. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys soon. I'm gonna be going out tomorrow morning. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night.